Uh, I learned how to use the Uber. I've learned how to make things do it. I learned the bicycle. I learned how to uh, find another school to work. Use the conveniences that was here. And at the end of this, hopefully, I will have gained some things that is going to move me further up the tier. And hopefully, uh, with the things that I'm learning, the creator will look down and say, okay, he's learning. He got his lemon and he wants some lemonade.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
In my opinion, like there are rules at my school. Now, I've got to get my classroom to a point to where there's respect and honor and a controlled environment, even in my classroom. Well, they can't find me because I'm a substitute teacher. But if I was a regular teacher, if you cannot control your classroom, you need to go. If your rules and regulations are not being followed and you don't have a system in which that works, then you are a part of the problem. So it's my job to make sure that I don't become a part of a problem when I go into a class. Right? When I go into a class, because of my years of experience, I know how to get that class under control, okay? And create a learning environment for the students. But if you are, and you have got to have these things in place, and when you come into a system and you do not know how to make that happen, the principal is not going to keep you very long because you become a part of the problem. And I say the same thing, as above, so below. So the kingdom of heaven is a place that we're trying to get ourselves. It's a testing ground for us to get ourselves in place to understand that as above, so below. It's just like a math problem. When you work it, just flip it back up there. Whatever you do on the right side, you got to do on the left side of the equation to balance that equation. So this is numbers. So if you don't, and numbers are truth. And that's why I'm learning this algebra. I was terrible in the algebra when I was in school. But now that I'm able to even bring numbers into understanding righteousness and holiness, now you begin to understand who God is. Because these things are just as true above as they are below. So, in order for me to get ready to transition, that's some things I have to learn below. So that when I transition to above, those same rules are going to apply there. This is a part of the entire universe, God, everything. So, for you who think that we are not supposed to live under rules and regulations, and it's pretty much like this: do unto others, boom, as you have them do unto you. Boom. That's what I had to learn. I had to learn that even in this experience, through the car accident and all in those things, there are laws that are in place that have been set in place to be able to keep peace on this earth. Sure, if you're dealing with me my individual circumstance, and you say, yeah, this is creating a hardship on this young man. So I had to go through a process of being able to, try to get them to see my situation. But if I'm not able to convince them in a significant way, or go through the legal system appropriated for us to be able to get this hardship removed, if I'm not able to do that, that's why education is important. If I'm not able to do that, then I need to humble myself and submit myself to these rules and regulations and understand why they are important. Not that there are too many rules. These rules are put in place because it's trying to handle the masses. And I'm sure that you be on the other side I would be on the other side of the conversation if someone else had hit me, who's a drunk driver or whatever, and came in and hit me, and they allow him to drive the car the next day. No, they have given 6 months. If it's for a slap on the hand, or if it's for let's evaluate and see what's going on here, it takes time to figure this out. So
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.